At 6 months, little Andy Kofi Nkrumah had his first surgical operation for spina bifida, a malformation of the spinal cord which leaves a gap in the spine with dire consequences for brain and structural development.
Oh no, efoforo no. Ana yebehu say akra ne wo sa problem no. Yebeye surgery no na owo 6 months. Yeti ye bibia wie ye no osan akọ nachi like say on tenase onye na yesa nso a area wotie no chese de omo kan fa ho sa akra ne ye nsuo ba.
For many children with spinal bifida, cerebrospinal fluids accumulate in their brain, causing an abnormal swelling of the head, a condition called hydrocephalus. Little Perseus Apiawapra had to undergo a double surgery for both conditions when he was just 6 months old. Charlotte Edu is his mother.
On the dame wo no na yehuye. Ti ebedi na kakra wo MBU ho no. Sana mo share date but when you 6 months sana omoye na chi week omoye na Wednesday ni week and omkoye ni tirimu so de no so na yaye ni tin na yaye na chi.
These mothers have overcome myths associating their babies with curses and river gods, cultural beliefs that have driven such parents to do the unthinkable to end young lives. For a condition that demands attention from a team of multidisciplinary specialists, including neuro and reconstructive surgeons, the next biggest hurdle is the cost of medical care. Dr. Tony Lamina is the head of neurosurgery at the Komfo Teaching Hospital.
The cost is massive on them. The cost is massive on the health care system. And luckily for us, we are being supported with even when people have to put in tubes like the shunt. So when it comes to cost, the theater time, the inhalation, anesthesia, those who are going to work on this kit, the man hours, the supplies, disposables you're going to use on them, it's no joke.
Another compounding factor worsening the plight of these mothers is the burden of finding accommodation while their children undergo surgical procedure. Deputy Medical Director for the Komfo Teaching Hospital, Dr. Yao Parilabi, describes the harrowing conditions mothers, especially those traveling from afar, have to endure, putting up in corridors and open spaces for days in the hospital.
They come from different parts of the country to Komfo. Komfo itself receives referrals from 12 out of the 16 regions of Ghana by way of where we are located, and neurosurgery services are quite limited in the country. Yes, so people travel from afar, and when they come, they have problems getting accommodation because of the cost. We see people sleeping outside on the hospital compound, which is also not safe and healthy for people who have brought their children or their relatives for treatment for hydrocephalus and spina bifida.
This plight has culminated in the establishment of a House of Hope facility, a contribution of Child Health International, with collaboration from the Spina Bifida Hydrocephalus Foundation. Founder of the SBH Foundation, Patrick Yasuman, explains the facility has been told to provide temporal accommodation for the vulnerable children and their mothers while they seek health care. Apart from providing a temporal shelter, the House of Hope has a wound treatment room with resident medics, a play therapy room for the children, and a conference room to offer health care and livelihood training to the mothers.
House of Hope is a facility that is here to improve the management of spina bifida and hydrocephalus within Kumasi and its environs. So we established this facility that once after surgery, maybe after the child has been discharged, will come to the facility, stay there for further monitoring, which will go a long way to reduce the bill that they need to pay as a result of staying at the facility, in the hospital facility for a long day.
This facility is expected to facilitate the full rehabilitation and healing of children living with lifelong conditions related to spina bifida and hydrocephalus. For Star and GHOne News, Ivan Heathcote-Fumador, Ultimate FM, Kumasi.